Hello, my friends. Today I'm decided to share with you my story. I'm also checking the possibilities of. This is the first time when I'm doing my live stream, so I wanted to check how it is, how it works. It's very interesting. Today's topic will be about my in vitro fertilization experience. I live in Kazakhstan, in the capital of Kazakhstan, in Astana city. My name is Жанна, but you can call me Jane. In 2018, I went for checkup to specific doctor who deals with infertility, because before that I didn't have any children, but I didn't know what was the problem, and my periods started being not regular. They could be like once in 2 months, or several times in a month, or maybe few months I didn't have any periods. And then I didn't know the reason. I went to ordinary woman's doctor, but she prescribed me several tests and some checkups, but couldn't find the result, couldn't find the reason. She prescribed me different kinds of tests for oncology, for some viruses and diseases, sexually transmitted diseases, but there wasn't any like problem or anything. And then once I met in one meeting one lady, a doctor who dealt with this kind of diseases of infertility. And then I was following her this clinic's Instagram for some time. At that time I lived in Almaty city, and as I was concerned, I decided to go and to have checkup. She gave me like A4 format page. It was like full of tests. But what was interesting, some of the tests, like maybe 10-15 types of tests, were related to hormones, to different kinds of hormones, and some for sexually transmitted diseases and other. I passed all these tests, and I came to her with my result. She did me ultrasound. I don't know how it's called, ultrasound investigation maybe, and she told me that unfortunately I will not be able to be mom or to become pregnant naturally, so I will need donor egg cell, or I might collect with every month. I can try, but it will be like more sources, more funds, because from every month, if there is ovulation, we need to collect my egg cell, and then maybe for 1 year or for half a year, and then only after that do like in vitro fertilization. Also, I didn't have like a husband, like official partner or husband. So it was at that time, it was kind of like problematic for me. So at that time it was quite difficult. And also here in Kazakhstan we have a program where the government supports free of charge some families, some ladies with this in vitro. And then I went to another clinic in Almaty city. There are, I don't know, less than about 10 clinics totally in Almaty city. I went to one of the biggest ones, and I chose my doctor via their website, and I read some comments. And also when I was choosing a doctor, I looked at her, the way she presents, the way she talks and deals with people. And then I chose one doctor and I went to see her. And during this visit, I brought my old tests and everything, all my results. I showed her, and also she did ultrasound investigation. But my question was, will the government fund my case? Will the government will be helpful in my case? But she told me that it is impossible. I'm not suitable for those criterias, because the first criteria, I think the age should be less than 35 years old, and the second, there should be like a official marriage, and the third one, during the ultrasound investigation, there should be more than several egg cells. And the last criteria was one test. It is in our country, it is called AMG, anti-Muller hormone, and that should be more than 2. Uh, its identification should be more than 2, but my one was 0.2. So it was impossible for me. So after because she knew that I didn't have a husband, she offered me to use a donor tube baby, donor tube baby, the one who already um, has another mom and another dad. But for some reasons, because clinic prepares so many tube babies, because it increases the possibility of pregnancy for women. So the clinics tries to make as many as possible, but obviously not all of them are necessary, for the no, I mean, in our country no one needs like more than 5 children. So for this reason, like some cells are left unnecessary, and or some life circumstances can change. People can divorce, or something might happen that they don't need children anymore. Or maybe also these families or the person needs to pay for the keeping, for the storing in clinic. It costs some funds, so some people might not be willing to pay for that. So that's why these two babies are left with the clinic, and clinics decides for further what to do with them. But normally the practice is like that, that if some single women without their own natural egg cells, or also without husband, they can use them for them to make them pregnant. um, Normally the woman pays only for the storage and for the doctors work, for the doctors services. But this, as they say, the egg cell will be, or tube baby will be free of charge for them. So I think for today it's enough. If you have more questions, you can contact me and ask, and I will try to answer. Thank you for your attention.